my phone. I love playing on my phone.
Yo, what's up? Mike Sunday, just touched down New York, doing a quick little vlog. Working remotely for a few days, so thought we would update you with some of the bites that we're having here. All right, first up is my bagel. Got this from a place called Liberty Bagels. Supposedly pretty good in the city. I don't know if that's actually true. Oh man, that looks incredible. Rachel got the classic with the plain bagel, scallion cream cheese and lox. Looks amazing. All right, check this out right here. Looks incredible. Let me take the first bite. You guys know how it is. Oh man. Look at that. Scrambled egg, cream cheese and pastrami. Can't go wrong. My boys' work from home setup. It's really great. Thanks, Matt, for letting us use your spot. It's really nice. His setup is just plug and play. I can just bring my laptop in and plug it in, and it's pretty much like I'm at home, but I'm in New York.
All right, so this spot was super cool. We went here after work for some drinks. It was kind of like an after work crowd. A lot of people in suits getting off work, coming in with coworkers, having a great time. We kind of got in a little bit early, like right at 5, I think, or 5:30. We left right after we wrapped up our day. Cocktails were really nice. A lot of cool things to look at in there. A lot of shiny objects. Just a really great vibe. And as we were leaving to go to our reservation, the place was really starting to pack out. A lot of people having fun. The Guinness was good. That's always a good indication that they're rotating the casks often and cleaning the pipes, which I really liked. And they had some really nice mocktails as well. So yeah, Oscar Wilde, really nice spot. I don't know if it was a tourist trap, but it was great.
Since I heard from you last, I'm going in circles trying to figure out. I played you bell in the silence so loud. If I don't hear your voice, I'm gonna figure out what's up.
All right, for dinner we went to a place called Atoboy, and the cuisine looks a little bit confusing, but it is Korean, and I believe it's actually based off the banchan, or the small side dishes you would normally get from a Korean restaurant. So some really amazing appetizers, some really fantastic textures, really great. Some really delicate ones as well. Nothing was too overpowering. It was hard to say if the flavors actually really were Asian. The place wasn't massive, but it had a great vibe. It was a long room, a lot of different types of people there, not just Korean people eating. And oh, this was great. This was the octopus. This is why, to me, it was a little bit confusing, because everything really felt reminiscent of sort of Spanish tapas, or even here, I think this was dandelion on top of scallops, or some sort of greenery, stuff you would normally see in European cooking. So I guess I would classify this as fusion, but the mains were definitely much more indexing on the Korean side. So we had some sticky ribs right there, which were great. That was like apple kimchi, which was really good, really spicy. Those were banana peppers, believe it or not as spicy. And then this was, what was this? This was some sort of pork thing, but fantastic, beautifully plated. Love it when the dishes don't really match. It really makes you feel like you're kind of at dining on some artisanal plates, even though I'm sure they were mass produced. But yep, really added to the atmosphere. And as you can see, we did some damage. It was I think the most expensive meal, because we had a bottle of wine, but great nonetheless. Atoboy. Oh, and the profiteroles at the end. Really, really nice dessert. Really tasty.
Okay, just got back from Atoboy, giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Normally I would have given it a 9, but at the end they said that on the menu it said that hospitality was included, so you would think that the price you see is the price you get, but apparently that's not including gratuities. So a little bit of a miss at the end, but overall really great service, really great food.
Quick work lunch, went to a place called Daily Provisions. It was good. It was pretty good. The sandwich was definitely hitting. It definitely was not cheap, but was hungry, needed to get it down in the middle of the workday, so just did like a quick little pickup.
That's that real boogaloo shit, man. Yeah.
All right, so next up, employees only. You're gonna see a pattern here. Pretty much after work, we repeated the same pattern every single day. Went to go grab a couple drinks, unwind, do as the Romans do when we're in NYC. This is a place called Employees Only. Cute little bar. Snuck into the back. And believe it or not, the food was really good. I didn't really think it was going to be that great, but these were these little bone marrow sliders or little puff pastry things. Honestly, really delicious. And these were like pastrami, mac and cheese, poppers. I don't know what they were. It sounds stupid, but actually really, really good. The vibe was great. And I just love New York bars. There's always such a history behind them. People just pulling up and hanging out. So great vibes, real packed. It was fun to be there. All right, off to Shiki Omakase. Found out about this place because a vlogger that I really like, his name is Money Sign Eric, can't stop raving about this place. I've seen a ton of vlogs where he eats here. Really, really great deal. It was about $65 to start per person, which if you've ever been to an omakase, I would say that's pretty darn good. 65 US, of course, but the fish was super fresh, created with precision, and they were very attentive. You know, they asked if I wanted more or less rice, and the pacing was very nice. Like I said, I think I mentioned this later, but the atmosphere was really good. It was really fun. People celebrating birthdays, hanging out. There is a quick limit, I believe. They kind of want you in and out of there in the 75, 80 minute range. Maybe it's 90, I'm not sure. But, you know, they got tables to turn. They got money to make. Had this nice yuzu beer. Doesn't look good, but it was really, really good. It definitely cut the fat of some of the richer fish, like the one you're seeing now. Actually, no, I think that was a Wagyu piece with the little caviar bump on top. The uni, of course, with the truffles. So rich, so good. I'm a sucker for good uni. We did end up tacking on a couple extra pieces. I think this is, I don't know if it was this one. Oh, it was this right here, the foie and the Wagyu that was super, super decadent. And, oh no, you know what? That one wasn't a tack on. That was actually something included. This was the tack on. This was a mammoth right here. This was super, super rich. This was the foie Wagyu with uni, just absolute umami bomb. Oh man, wish I could eat that again. So good. Shiki Omakase. Go check it out.
Hey, so it's the next day. Forgot to update everyone on Shiki, but last night Shiki was awesome. Super great vibes. Staff was super friendly. Like that, you know, been to some omakases before. Sometimes they're very serious. They're a little bit, you know, the mood is very serious, as it should be. It's focused on the food, but Shiki, great value, great service, great staff. Food was awesome, and the vibes were immaculate. Also, there was this hilarious part. Forgot to capture it, but someone beside us had a birthday, and they had like sparklers and music, and it was really fun. So overall, great spot. Shiki, thanks for the reco, Delaney. Found it off your guide, and also shout out Money Sign Eric, because I know he loves that spot.
This place was called Mango Desserts in Chinatown. It was all right. It was pretty good. We were kind of looking for just a place to cool off for a bit and have like a nice sweet treat. It was pretty good. I definitely know there's better sort of HK style desserts. If you ever go here, just know that they want you out. It's not really great service or anything, but the prices in the space reflects that. So just know that. All right, crazy streets of Soho. Always something going on here. Always something to check out. Little clip there. We ended up just sitting on the corner of a place called Dudley's. I think it's Australian food. Had never heard of it. We just wanted a place to grab a drink, chill out for a bit. But it ended up being really good. The shrimp toast, super, super buttery, really rich. Just shared that. Definitely did not need a full one. But it was a great little snack to tide us over until our next meal. Then headed to Ampersand. I mean, not too much to say about this place. It was nice. It was fine. Just a bar. Just another bar for us to grab a cocktail. I wouldn't say they were anything spectacular, but for some reason the line was quite long. But I think everyone was just in the mood to go out. I think this was Thursday, if I recall. So, Thirsty Thursdays. Okay, Casa Mono. This place was great. Strangely, it's Spanish, but there was also some Asian influence, kind of like Atoboy. So that was scrambled egg with uni, and I want to say breadcrumbs or some like fried panko. It was so delicious, so velvety, so rich. Accompanied by a nice little glass of wine there, some shrimp, some really, man, ate some really great seafood looking back at this vlog. But the shrimp were tasty, peeled right from the shell. But yeah, loved that scrambled egg. The warm olives also really fantastic. Always something I like to get. Oh yeah, I think there was like a crab cake or something on the shrimp as well, which was a little bit odd, but still good, still good. This meal was fantastic. It was super lively, kind of classic bistro style. Tomato bread rubbed with garlic. That's pretty standard in any sort of Spanish tapas, but really good, really good. Oh, this was a mega bite. I think I ended up putting the scrambled eggs and uni on top of the tomato bread. Yeah, that was a crazy bite. Someone needs to go out and make that. You can thank me later. Really like this fork. I thought it was interesting. Used it for the bone marrow to scrape off. So a lot of bread. We definitely did not shy away from rich food this trip. So that is topped with some roe, which, like I said, some strange Asian influence here. And that was a pork belly with like a peanut sauce or something. So getting some of that Atoboy influence here. Both really, really great. I think those pickled onions on the bone marrow was doing a lot of heavy work. Cut a lot of the grease. This place was called Best Bagels and Coffee. Felt like a bit of a tourist trap, but I don't know. The bagel was damn good. Can't speak about the coffee. It was really nice. But hunger might have been a bigger influence there. I ended up getting the Taylor ham. Ate it at Bryant Park. Lovely, lovely day in New York City.
This is sick.
Okay, wow, the hits keep on coming. After that, we went to Thai Diner. This was I think it's not super new, but it's relatively new. The owners of a place called Uncle Boone's opened up a spot. That roti is so good. I love that roti. Originally, my friend Eric Hugh brought me here, pardon me. That's like a little roti with some curry. You just eat it like that. It's vegan. This was the crab fried rice. So good. The sauce was so spicy. And the earlier salad that you saw, I don't know, they put so many chilies in that we could barely eat it. It was a bit of a shame. And then finally, rounding out the final day here, hitting the front room. We got there a bit late. If you've been, you know what it is. Double chicken, please. awarded the best bar, I think top 10 bars or something in the world, and I think potentially even the #1 bar in North America, which is crazy. The front room, they do cocktails where they're just draft. They pull them, and they're so good. What I really love about this place too, Rachel wasn't drinking at the time, and all the mocktails are designed actually first before the alcohol, so they really feel considered. They don't feel like an afterthought, whereas in most places you get the mocktail and it just feels like a crappy watered down version of the real cocktail. So really appreciate that. The bar staff always super knowledgeable, taking their time. The back room is the vibe for sure. We put our names down. If you ever go, definitely wait. Put your name down. Wait for the back. It's worth it. Don't cheat yourself. Don't sell yourself short by just going to the front room, because the back room is where it's at. As I said in the caption, the vibe is great. Everyone's just having a good time. And this is the crown jewel. I think this is my favorite cocktail of all time. They call it cold Japanese sesame noodle. I'm probably saying that wrong. Cold sesame Japanese noodle? No, cold Japanese sesame noodle. Anyway, it's fantastic. It's inexplicable. One was the one on the right-hand side was the alcoholic version. The one on the left-hand side was the mocktail version. But it's inexplicable. It really does taste like cold sesame noodles. It's fantastic. It has a great mouthfeel. It has umami. It has that froth. But it has like this really refreshing kind of pineapple-iness. It has sesame oil. And oh my God, I wish I could have another. I think I ended up having 2 this night just because it's so damn good. Started off with some apps. Oh, I love this salad too. It's a baby gem wedge salad with just a ton of shaved parm. It's really, really good. It gets everywhere. And then, of course, the main things are their chicken sandwiches, which is really great. I think that one was salted yolk, and this one was kind of like an Italian hoagie hero. This one was good. It was pretty pedestrian, though, I would say. I probably wouldn't get that one again. It was like cheese and marinara on chicken to their namesake. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. But I wouldn't get it again. I definitely prefer their Asian style sandwiches. So really delicious, really yummy. This one was super interesting. This had beets and mascarpone cheese. And this one was, I believe, what was it? French toast or Captain Crunch or something. Anyway, amazing stuff. Go look up their menu. They are so imaginative and are reinventing the cocktail game. This final one was cold pizza. It was interesting for sure. It uses tomato and basil oil, and it literally tastes like a cold margarita pizza. So, yep, couldn't end on that one. Had to get one more. They're pretty low ABV, but Double Chicken, always have to go. One of my favorite spots in New York.